Well, hello there. English 3060. How's everyone doing? Well, still week 10 here. I know you guys are busy working on Project 3 needs assessment memos. Also met with several of the teams this week. I've been really enjoying those meetings, so thank you. If you have yet to get a meeting with me and your team, I understand schedules are tough and everything that's going on right now. So if it doesn't work out, obviously this week or over the weekend or whatever, think about next week. All right. And still think about reaching out to me and see if we can't still get together at least one time this semester. That would be awesome. So as I mentioned in the week 10 overview video, not only in the video as well as what's listed on the week 10 overview. So we talk about projects 4A and 4B, or project 4. Because it's kind of this interesting move that we do where we give you project 4A to have say, okay, we're going to be talking about this technology. But I think what gets lost in there too is that project 4A is kind of written as a result of project 4B. All right. So 4B is you use the new technology for project 4B in your presentation, your progress presentation. So let's look at project 4B here real quick. All right, so Project 4B is a progress report presentation where you inform me about the work that you've completed and expect to complete. And then obviously it gives me a chance to provide you feedback about the project after I watch the video. And then to experiment with presentation approaches, right? And more specifically in this case, using something that maybe perhaps might be uncomfortable that we're not used to, right? i.e. PowerPoint, Google Slides, and even Prezi in some cases. So to try to find something new and different and maybe even challenging. So you use that new technology, presentation, app, software, program, whatever, what have you, to record and present the progress report. Okay, that's project 4B. 4A then is your review of, or your evaluation of using that new technology for project 4B. Okay. I know it's a mouthful. There's a kind of lot going on there, but I thought this might help clarify any confusion about how do we write 4A and then do 4B, because they both kind of come in together. But I encourage you as your team, pick your new presentation type software or slide or whatever, slide show, slide decks, or whatever you come up with, whatever app or program that you choose as a team. Record your project 4B. And as you're going through, obviously make notes of the things that it asks us to kind of think about in here. So explain the purpose of the memo, forecast the sections that are coming, right? And the big thing is talking about your technology analysis, right? What software did you use? How did you find it? Why did you choose this one? What makes this one perhaps unique? So we kind of think about maybe in this project here about doing like a compare and contrast. What does it allow you to do that the other software does not? Most of us should be familiar probably with either Google Slides or PowerPoint, as they're very, very similar. So how do they compare? Were there limits? What does it do that the other software options what does it not do that other software options allow? And what would be the best application of this software, right? So you may use it and it's doesn't work for a presentation or a progress report, okay, in the way that you use it, but you're going to use it anyway, right? And that's okay. It's okay. This would be better served to use this in a different way. Then you can then obviously after your analysis get into your evaluation. You find the software easy or difficult, satisfied by the appearance? Are you satisfied by how it worked? If you're not, that's okay too, right? What changes would you recommend to the developers? What are the best and worst features? And there again, we continue to kind of like use that in comparison or maybe in contrast to what you are familiar with. If that's PowerPoint, that's fine. If it's Google Slides, great, right? Even if you're familiar with Prezi and you've gone a different route, you compare and contrast it to Prezi. There's a lot of discussion out there in technology about whether Prezi is actually better or not. Okay, so you can assess that in your evaluation. There's no wrong answer, right? Just as we are going to we perform that analysis and then we evaluate it. And it's a very short 1 to 2 page there. Okay, so we've got the sample up there. Maybe I'll go over the sample another time. But for right now, maybe just think about Project 4B, doing the progress report on some new technology. Then, and as you're going through that, make notes for your Project 4A evaluation. All right, you guys have a most wonderful weekend. Stay safe and stay awesome. Bye.